welcome all to another edition of Dev Chat here together with Derek. Thank you all for joining. Who's watching live? Who's gonna watch it back on YouTube? Derek, what's up, man?
Not much, Jasper. What's up with you? Hey, you got a nice photo behind you there.
Yeah, it's somewhere in the US, I reckon. And you blurred your computer
I
background.
blurred the background. Yeah. Oh, this hand's not blurred for some reason. That's
Actually,
weird.
I shot some videos with Big Mike this week. I think he would love the audio room you have.
Yeah, yeah. That's the other room. This is not the audio room. So, yeah,
This is your hideaway bunker.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, this is a code bunker, if you will.
It's been 2 weeks since we had our last dev chat, but I do know you and the guys at your computers on the last 72, 96 hours exporting the 1.8 million Nemots.
Yeah. So actually, even more than that, probably, because it was a process in which, like, kind of going through and like already seeing like there were some issues, so resolving, like changing the code and then redoing it, and then kind of like that process. One of the things we can do, which I suggest, is let's do our own version of looking at a randomized Nemot, by you just telling me a number between a certain range, and then I'll pull up that Nemot. So
are we going to do quality control?
yes, we're also going to do quality control. This is the process wouldn't be this random as far as quality control. We go through all of them, but but we'll see what we land up on. So give me a number. Choose a number between 0 and 13.
If you can share your screen, the audience.
Yeah, I mean, right now you would just see a file folder. So I'm gonna wait. I'll say pick a number between 0 and 13, and then I could share. Actually, I could share the screenshot thing. I think here I'll share the whole screen. Why not? Okay, let's see.
I mean, I'm gonna go with number 11, the crazy number.
Okay. Entire screen. Share. Okay. We see ourselves now. Let me pull up that file folder.
I haven't added you to the stream yet. So once you're ready, I'll add you to the stream.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, ready. Go ahead. You can go ahead. No. Okay. So you said 11, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 11. Okay, now pick a number between 0 and 52.
33 is my lucky number at roulette.
Okay, 33. Now give us a number. I guess we'll just scroll. I'll just randomly double click on one because these aren't individually numbered in folders. There we go. We'll pull up this one.
It's a flashlight.
It is a
perfect
goat light with a hat with a trucker cap. And
what would the trucker cap do to its abilities?
That I can also look up. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, a trucker cap. Let me stop share real quick so I can look. I don't want to show too much things here. Let's see. I want to give away too much. Defense +2 is what that does. So you're basically your health, right? Your health +2.
That's good.
Just yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of situations like that because we've got so many. Do you want to do a different one?
No, let's have someone from the chat pick. I see Air Spence is really pumped to be able to make it this time. So Air Spence, give us a number from 0 to 13, and then from 0 to 52, and we'll see what Nemot it's going to be. Oh, he also has the questions that it's a beautiful. The first number is 12, Derek.
First number is 12. All right.
Yeah. The second number is 30.
The second number is 30. Okay, so we're going to do this, and I'm going to just kind of, oh, there's only one of those. So that is a fish book, a book fish. So it's the so this is the normal fish. There's actually more than one fish in the game. This is just kind of the one that's on fish light as well. And yeah, and book on cats. It is
All right, let's actually let's do one more.
Okay.
Maury, if you can give 0 to 12, and then Big Blue Heron 0 to 52, I believe. I'm waiting on Maury. Maury has to give the first number. He's just at least Big Blue Heron says 37, but we're still with Maury says
Okay.
11. So
11.
37.
1137. And that is a bird. All that stuff is so in the process of QCing, right, we're gonna go through and redo this one because we're gonna pull the wings back from where it is right now, for instance. It's all kind of clustered up near the beginning. So yeah. So the good thing, you know, and one of the good things about these particular, like the birds and profiles and stuff, is that it's going to be very, very easy and very quick to redo this one, since we only have one in that particular folder, as you can see. So I got to figure out what 37 is. I don't know. This is, I know that it's we have several different types of birds that are like would you venture a guess what kind of bird this is?
It's
What would you say?
Tukelman. We call it
Toucan?
papagai. Yeah. No, it's not a tucuman. We call it a papagai in Dutch. It's the one that speaks behind you like an ara.
Okay.
I think ara is the naming for it.
Okay. Let me.
ERA. Let me
just
Google real quick because I like trivia.
Yeah. Let me see. I think
if you Google ARA, it's exactly the good. Now I'm curious what a papegaai is in Dutch. A parrot.
Parrot. Okay, so just a regular parrot. You know, interestingly enough, what type of parrot?
They said a macaw.
Yeah, so that is, I think that is correct, because I'm scrolling through all these. Yeah, it is a macaw. That's right. So yeah, one of the advantages of having,
if you translate macaw to Dutch, it's ara.
Okay. One of the advantages of having that, right, is any bird is an aerial creature, right? So you automatically have kind of that keyword attached to it. So
hypothetically speaking, what if the bird gets a propeller head?
Yeah, so that in particular won't happen, but that in that instance you're talking about won't happen. But there are considerations of things where, like, what if they already have one ability, and then basically it's going to be a check, right? It's going to say, hey, if they've already got, like, check to see if they have this ability before it gives it to it, and then if it does already have that ability, then it's going to give another one. And in a lot of cases, what will happen is the secondary ability will be something like, you know, attack +1 or something like that, you know, just for balance purposes, so that you don't have 4 keywords on a single Nemot.
No, I understand. By the way, we did get some questions in our Discord.
Okay.
What will happen if you don't download a new game? Will you get shown out? Is there a way we can block older version, or do we have like an automatic updater?
So yeah, that's a good question. What they're talking about is kind of a thing that we're gonna get kind of like a uh, thing that will automatically update and load it onto your game. So every time you log in, you're logging into that particular thing, and then it's checking to see if it has the latest version. If it doesn't, it'll download the latest version, and it'll do it kind of streamlessly, as opposed to this method that we've been doing before, where it's like, hey, go on the Discord, there's a new version, double click and download, and all that stuff. So this will streamline it and bring it all together. Yeah, so that's already on
We
our
had
list.
another question. I'm gonna put it in a hypothetical way.
Okay.
Let's say Maury is on 3 health, I'm on 24 health, and
Yeah.
Maury sees no way to win. What if he disconnects on purpose? What will happen? Will I get the win? Will it be a tie? What will happen with disconnects?
Yeah, so with disconnects, this is still kind of one of those things where we've got to get it to playable and figure that out. But I do think that uh, it's difficult to say, but like to set a line down. But most likely, if you disconnect, you are gonna lose the match. But again, even if you lose a match, you still technically
The
are.
chance to win.
Yeah, you still have a chance to get a drop and stuff. But it probably will it would put you out of the runnings for WCT. The reason why it's difficult to answer that right is because then we have to concern ourselves a lot with uh, a lot of different situations, situations in which you know you don't want a situation in which there's an exploit that you can time out another player, or those kinds of things. So all these things have to be considered, but I would say that that's probably the way we're going to lean on that one. Yeah.
We have another question. Will we see some quality control occurring post release? Or will we have to make all 1.8 million NFTs perfect at launch? Seems one benefit of a smart NFT is the ability to actually update it after the fact. I can answer that because the image itself is not going to be smart, especially not on the Matic side. So yeah, we're going through all 1.8 million Nemots to make sure they're correct before we finish it.
Yeah. And of course, with that situation too, let's not. So in-game stuff can always be updated, right? But it needs to always kind of stick to what what the NFT says, right? And what the NFT is and that kind of thing. But like, say for instance, uh, we do a situation in which we have art upgrade at some point or do anything like that, we can do that kind of thing in game. But the NFT will be kind of how it is as far as the art goes.
Yeah, we answered it clearly. It's perfect, man.
Yeah.
Let's do one more Nemod. I'm
Okay.
curious.
Now you're curious, yeah. And of course, since four of us have split this isn't even the total number of Nemots that I have. I have just only a portion of them, so
You
just
have
be
quarter
aware
from
of
it.
that. I have zero. I have 14 basically that I have done. Let me share.
Let's do number 4 and then number 20 for the memes.
4 and number 20. Okay, 4 and number 20. Let's see this one.
That is a crap. Oh, he has some funky sunglasses.
Yeah, yeah.
What
Funky
will
sunglasses.
just obviously, I'm seeing this for the first time too. What will happen to the coloring? Will it all be? Oh, yeah, you're getting good feedback.
Let's see. Hang on, I'll stop share so I can see the feedback here.
It's actually kind of dope.
Ah, that's good feedback. Yeah. 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 So the coloring right now, as it is, should be the way that it's going to be. Again, what we have kind of done is tried to make. Here, I'll share screen again so we can see the crab that we're on. Tried to make.
Can I add it again to the stream?
Do what?
I've added it to the.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So we've tried to, and by the way, this is actually on transparency. Just this thing is showing it on black, so you're losing a lot of the fact. But you might be able to see there's 3 legs back here, that are just kind of shadow legs. But yeah, basically, so one of the things with the artwork is, and one of the things that took some time is we had to put the artwork through the post-processing that exists in game, so that it kind of matches when you've got the actual NFT artwork. It needs to match. So then what happened with that too, right, is then as I was kind of going in and looking at some of these things, there's a post-processing effect called a bloom, which kind of it increases luminance, I would say, and in a lot of like lighter colors, and so sometimes they get kind of washed out, right? So I had a situation in which I had a whole item, and it was showing. Oh, it was glue. That was what it was. It was a glue bottle, and I had changed it to like a kind of like pink situation so that it wouldn't just be glaringly white when you're trying to play with it. But it was still showing up as white. So so there was a lot of balancing and trying to get these colors kind of right. Also make them nice and dynamic and again, like the 80s, right? Everything's kind of like,
Can I? We've got a comment which says this Nemod would be awesome if it was animated. I know Ben finished the crab.
Yes.
So can you show the crab?
Yeah. I'll stop share real quick, and I'll hop over and do that.
Let's show them the crab animation, and then after that, let's do some more questioning, and then close it down.
Okay.
But I feel funky, and I know Ben did a crab animation, and I'm pretty curious too.
Yeah. I'm gonna download it real quick so that I can show it in. There we go. Open containing folder. Okay. Okay. Weird. Okay, one sec. It full screen this, so I gotta bounce around.
Is there a max number of Nemods or decks for one account in WiLDCARD to hold? Yeah, it's cards, right? 109 cards.
109 cards, playable cards, and then 60 for your marketplace bin. So here's the crap. So
wait, it's in the stream now.
Okay, yeah. So this is just this body is actually, so this is not an item in the game or anything. This is just a placeholder body. So pay no attention to that. Imagine that this is an item. Okay, here we go. Go ahead and play.
It's standing, right?
Yeah, idle animation.
And then we have attack and getting hit too, if I'm not mistaken from my interviews with Ben.
Yeah, those will be later. He's going through. He's doing kind of all the idle animations for all the Nemots, and then he's going to. Wow, we're eternal there.
Yeah, I closed them quickly.
Yeah, and so then he's going to go through and do the attack and stuff like that. So the attack
Perfect.
and get hit animations and so on and so forth.
Do you have anything more to share?
Right now, I think that's pretty much it. It kind of catches everybody up on kind of what's going on. The fact that we're QC of these things, that we've started now like transitioning back to like a lot of bug fixing and filling out those kinds of things. Now that now that one of those big challenges is kind of we're near the finish line of the big challenge, so to speak, of getting all those artworks.
If the chat has any questions, now is the time to ask them, because we're here. I mean, we're always in Discord, we're always in Telegram, but this is the time to ask those questions where we don't have the time to think about an answer.
Yeah.
Kind of. Are we still projecting Q2 launch? Tentatively speaking, yes. Yeah, we're still projecting Q2. It's gonna be beta, but a lot of the stuff will be implemented.
Yep.
I mean, that wasn't that bad, that question.
No.
I mean, if we were to say no, maybe it would have been bad, but lucky the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, it is. We're getting to the finish line, and everything is lining up for a Q2 launch. The stars are getting aligned.
Yeah.
I'm super excited to go to. Wait, we have one more question. Just wondering what happens with 150 plus cards in wallet, but I'll ask in Discord. Actually, you can't. You have to make a decision, if I'm not mistaken, which one you want to burn.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to make you do that in pretty much anything you interact with. We'll do that.
It's tough choices.
Yeah. I suppose I mean I suppose it's theoretical, like since these are wallets and NFTs or whatever, somebody could just send a whole bunch to a wallet, but then as soon as you like log in to try and use them, it's going to be like, hey, wait a minute, you've got too many.
I mean, yeah, I don't want to say like what you can do. I mean, it's crypto. It's easy to press. It's easy to press one button in your MetaMask.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, forced scarcity, which is great. It is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, is those hard decisions is as much as in a lot of cases we don't like making tough decisions, they do increase the value of everything in an economy, right? So
it is.
You know,
it's all about supply and demand.
Yep.
All right. That's it, I guess. We've answered the questions. We've actually showed a lot of the new Nemots, even a new animation. I'm excited. I'm excited to go next week Sunday. I'm flying to the States.
Yeah, Palm Beach. It's almost like being in the US.
Is it? Is it not good?
No, it's fine. I was just I don't know. I was just trying to be funny.
I hope it's going to be better than Sunny Isles or Sunny Shores.
Yeah, I mean, you should probably still stay in Sunny Isles and just get a Uber or Lyft from there every day. It's probably best.
That doesn't sound good, man.
That place that we stayed at, terrible place that was.
Yeah.
That particular building.
Is West Palm Beach the same? Do I have to get worried?
No, I don't think so. It's actually nice there. Yeah.
Good. I mean, I'm going there for business anyway, so it's all good. All right. No worries, Matt. We're here and we're always on Discord. And thank you too for being an awesome community moderator. You're doing
Exactly.
good
Thanks
job.
so much.
Anyways, I want to thank you all for joining in, or whoever is going to watch this back. I do want to ask you to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell notification on here. And we'll see you all in 2 weeks in another Dev Chat. Thanks, Derek, for being here, man.
For sure. Thanks for having us. Thanks for joining in, guys. Talk to you all later.
Bye-bye, guys.